Hey jazz faves, welcome back to my channel. It's a girl Sethu here. If you are new, please subscribe. If you are new here, welcome. Please subscribe, like, comment, and become one of us. Be a JS fave. Be a JS fave and watch all my videos and feel at home and do everything with me and basically. And to my regular dealers, my babes, my JS faves, welcome. And I must not forget, thank you everyone for 2K subscribers. Sis is there. Then you check it, monetization, and I have 1.8 watch time in hours, so I need like it's supposed to be 4K, so I need to something. I can't count, but I need hours. I will try by all means to be consistent, but I don't have time because of work, so I will try and be consistent. But okay guys, so today I want to tell you a story time how losing my mom at the age of 10 years affected my childhood, my mentality, and how I reacted. You know, okay, let's start here. My mom passed away 2005. I was 10 years old. Ne? But then my mom and dad were married. I was living with mom and dad. I'm a spoiled brat. I had my own bedroom with everything. I ate whatever I want to eat. I went to the nicest school. Everything was done for me. Everything was just perfect. I had a perfect childhood, you know. My mom tried everything to make my life so comfortable. She made sure that I get whatever I desire in life. You know, my mom and dad, both. My mom and dad, but you know, today it's about my mom, you know. And then my mom got sick. It was around Easter, which now Easter is next week. So it was around Easter, and she started getting sick, and it actually took her a month, and then she died. She was sick. She never went to watch Miku sketch or say Easter in 2005. And then after that, after a week, she got serious, and then my dad was working, and my granny decided to take her. So she was at my granny's house. We actually temporarily moved to granny's house, and she got really sick. She went to hospice, and then she ended up dying. So unfortunately, she died around about because she was one 7 May. So she died around about 27 April, I think. So I'm not sure. I don't even check the death certificate, because I do have it, but I don't even check it. But it's somewhere. But I know that we had her funeral around about the 7th of May, and she passed away around about the 27th of April. It was it was chup. Yeah. And then, you know, life was not okay. Nothing was okay without mama. You know, my dad went through the most. I think my dad was depressed because my mom was everything to my dad. So I think he was depressed, and bad things started happening. My dad started losing his job. He was jobless, and my school was a demanding school, you know, but in the northern areas, which they ask money like every day. So, and I use transport, a bus to go to school, and everything was just complicated. So, and then my granny decided to take me, and then I moved in with granny, and things were quite better with school-wide and stuff like that. And yeah, my dad was on his own. Okay, mentally wise, when my mom passed away, I moved in with granny, and now, you know, you must know that I was the only child. Everything was done for me. I was spoiled. Now I have to move in with granny, which we have to share. There is cousins there. There's a lot of people staying there. We were like 6, and I'm not used to that. I'm used to be me, my mom, and dad. And now I had to share. I had to do chores. You know, my mom did give me chores and stuff, but you know, and ngumfazi yena utshatile, so she had to do her chores. But now apha kukamakhulu omnye uvasa izitya, omnye azosula izitya, omnye bana usafundisa uxovula ke umama wandifundisa upheka, omnye uyathini, like we used to help each other. It's how abantu baphila ngakhona. But you know, I was not used to that, so I had to adapt sharing, which I'm not used to, because I usually go to granny's house in some weekends. Yabo. So not 2 days. So it wasn't much of sharing. So now I have to live 24/7 and share. That was the biggest thing for me. It really, I was just going through the most, but I have to share. First of all, I have to share a bed. I'm not just sharing a bed. I had my own bed at the kai. Now, and also I have to share everything we do equal kamakhulu. And it was not a bad thing, but to me it looked like it was a bad thing sharing, because I'm not used to. Okay, but the most serious part I want to share about ukuluze umamam and how it affected me, it's the part that when I had such bad mentality. Umzekelo, I thought that bana umakhulu has no right because she's not my mother. And I was like, Mama, what the fuck? Why are they messing around with me? Why bezongixelela this and this? Why kuzothiwa hayi kum kodwa basongomama bam? Why umakazi ezandishouta uzandibethela noni bana ndimoshile because asongomamam? I had such a bad mentality. And this is one thing I had to learn bana umama kuswelekile, but you also abantu bazakuqeqesha awuzokwazi ukwenza ikaka and then uyekwe just because mama kuswelekile. You understand? Uzawumurwa, uzawubethwa and uzawuqeqeshwa. Yeke le mentality yobana hayi mama kuswelekile. And enye into kaloku yayindigezisa was the fact that bana kwakusithiwa hayi makangabethwa umama kuswelekile bangathi abuse. And it got to me and I was like, what the fuck? And the other thing that the serious thing about this story time that I wanted to share about losing my mother was the fact that I thought I dated when I was very young. I broke my virginity when I was 13, which I broke my virginity with age group yam, so it was not something bad. But in mentality yokava was bana. Oh wow, I can do anything that I want. I can do anything that I want because mama makeko. And baba koyo, they're not my mother. So I started messing with boys like I started seeing amakhwenkwe as an attraction, and I thought bana nobandi no one is gonna say anything because no one has the grounds to say anything because abasongo mama bam. You know, it actually affected me like that. But then it was not something bad. It was growing up. We grew up until I dated my first boyfriend, which we later dated for 5 years. It was a real relationship, like my true love. You know your first love is your first everything, your first. You thought you'll never break up, you will marry each other. Oh wow. Apparently. So yeah, and that's what's around. But then I adapted. I learned to share. I adapted, and I stopped having a mentality yobana abasonga bazali bam omakazi no makhulu, they are actually my mothers, and everything went well. And until I was in high school went well, yeah. And the sad part about I got my periods when I was 13, and it was so sad to me. I literally cried because my mom is not there to see me going on periods, giving me advice. Actually, ngumalume wami who was there when I said, "Malume ndiphume nditheka ndisiye toilet ndiphume igazi kukwini." Wathi jonga ina asi-20 yako my friend ufike uthenge ilanto i-pads uthi ufuna i-pads always. Yajola ngosimalume ogqibathi ulindele uphosisa abuye emsebenzini azokuxelela bana sisetyenziswa njani because i-girlfriend yakhe yayingekho. But then yeah, that also. And then the other thing that was a heartache when I was preparing for my matric dance, and my mom was there. My mom was a designer, so she would have designed my dress. I was literally sad on matric dance. I was so beautiful and my mom was not there to see me. That actually really hurt me a lot, but my granny was so happy. She made sure I go to my matric dance. I designed my own dress. I had my own car to take me there. Everything was just popping. So my granny actually did everything to fill up the space of my mom. And the other sad thing was passing matric. Iphepha lam lafika ngo-2 a.m. ekhaya, at the step door ekhaya. And I was so happy and my mom was not there to celebrate ilento milestone of passing matric. And the other thing was also starting college. My mom was not there to celebrate me my new journey going to tertiary school, as we used to talk to bana ndizawufunda mna then ndigqibezele isikolo sam. She was not there when I started my first day at college, when I had my student card. You know, she missed all out of all everything. But one thing that affected me in losing my mom was I knew that bana, you know, when life hit hard, especially in 2016, I was like bana, for example, like be like, you know, if umama mbephila mna bengasikho suppose ndingunokitshi, bengakho suppose ndikunyelwa ngumlungu, mna if umama bephila ngenxibe isidanga sam. Yabo, there was just a lot, because I knew that she wanted me to be someone, you know. I knew that she wanted me to excel in life. I knew that I would have gone to university if she was still alive. I knew I would finish my studies if mama mbepila. You know, a lot happened. A lot would have happened if mama mbepila. You know, that's why I say if bana unomzali, honor her. Honor umzali wako, because you know, thina singabanye siyababawela babazali benu. Aba nibanyelayo, nibafuna imali ze drugs for mzekelo. Kubona, like, honor your parents, because nabentana mom, and she would have done anything for me to succeed in life. That I know for sure. I don't say abanye abantu bebekhona in my life failed me. It's just that I know that if my mom was alive, everything would have been done. You understand? I know that for sure. It's guaranteed. Yeah, it's something that is guaranteed. And then that's why I decided to mind my own business, find my own work, do my everything my own, because I realized bana, yes, sisi awuna mama. I realized bana awuna mama. If ever uzawube ugowa uye kuphakama uyofuna umsebenzi usebenze utya imali yakho uzihoye wena wenze izinto uzifisayo ebomini bakho, because wena awuna mama to go to, awuna mama to balekela kuye. Yabo. So basically, indaba yami yosekelwa ngumama at the age of 10 affected me in a bad and a good way, because first of all, I first have that hate against her death, and because why will she leave me and then to suffer like this and stuff like that. But then I ended up growing and finding peace and forgiving that she passed away and left me at a young age, because I at least I grew up and became my own woman, an independent woman. Yeah, but and in other words, I also don't want a child, because I had this mentality of not wanting a child because I'm worried that I will leave my child at a young age. Mama in at 31. Yeah, but so I was always afraid to get pregnant, because I was afraid to be pregnant and then die. And then what if my child won't turn out like me? Because I actually turn out very well. No, I'm giving myself that bells. I turned out pretty well, like the things I went through, but I'm still standing. I always say, but let's pray for youth yaseBhayi, because everything that I went through, but I am still beautiful, I am still standing. Youth, youth. So if ever wena usemhle, use right, sujaja okanye uthini, imekwazi fani ne, but bulela lento ungafahlakanga, because hayi life iyasifahlaza si youth, you understand? So I actually turned out pretty well, but I'm worried that bana, what if umntana uzozalwa and then she won't turn out pretty well? Uzaba ijunkie, uzaba nomahosha, or uzaba anything akazofana nami. That was always my fear. That's why I was on contraceptive for years, which I think it's blocking me from getting pregnant now. But I'm not willing to go clean and find out, because I'm full of meter, because say groove is thing, okay, but I don't need a child, and they broke. I'm so broke. Then I'm gonna pampers ye Cavella with the rampa ye Nike. You understand? So that's why I'm still broke for that. So let's just leave it like it is. But other than that, I also found peace with it, and I accepted it. But the reason also I don't want to get pregnant, it's because so I want to be pregnant when I am married. You understand? Because really, lento yotata abantwana nimeni baleqa ngamazembe andiyingenanga, and my dad was not like that. Tata wayesonta, phofu tata wayetshatile nomamam, yabo. But it did really affect me in a bad way because I have lento anger issues. I must admit, I do have anger issues, and everything I do, I always distance myself from people. I prefer to do things alone. I distance everyone, family. I distance everyone. I just wanna live my life alone. This is something that it's not good because I do have a big family. It's not a big family like Ezenu, Ezidikayo. My family is nice and small and it's neat. I wanna like siyazana sonke not like abanye abaziwa, but that's quite a bad thing to do, like who distance abantu kuwe. So it always goes back bana. I lost my mom, and after losing my mom, I thought I'm alone on this world, which is not true. I have my sister in Cape Town with her 2 sons. I have my granny. I have everyone around me. But I need to teach myself to connect with people because these are the people that love me. That losing my mom really affected me badly on that side because I thought after losing my mom, then I have no one. But I actually have everyone. And the good way that affected me by losing my mom was being an independent woman. You know, I learned a lot from my mom. You will think umdana udom. I learned a lot like my mom while I was within the 10 years I lived with her. For sure ndiqale ufunda izinto kuma mama ndina 5. Yabo bana kuvukwa ngecereal instead of umbeko, unlike nina. But like I learned a lot about lady being independent. My mom was an independent woman. My mom got married at 26. My mom started working at the age of 20. My mom lived alone when she was 21. So now I lived alone when I was 20. I'm working for myself for the past 7 years. So like I learned a lot from this woman. All I'm praying is for healing and for peace and to connect with my family, and because they are the people who love me, and stop distancing. But it really did affect me this bad because I can't. And sister like uyathanda umcenga ke wasesa uyatika hayi mntase ntoni khathi hayi uyandazi hayi anixeshela abantu. This is wrong. I'm 27 now, ndimdala. I need to connect with family and I need to reconcile. But you know, I must say that bana into yongabina mama affected me badly. Ndimcapkela ukufa with the year 2016 ndimonyanya ngenhliziyo yam wholeheartedly. I hate that year with passion because you know I always said ngalanyaka bana ndibawela ukhalela kumamam, and she was not there. You know, a lot happened, but you know, pulling through 2016 was a milestone for me. It was actually an achievement. Being like this after 2016, it's such a huge blessing. I andifuna ungatsho nje ba uThixo umkhulu mandase, because izinto zazenzeka ngo2016 ebomini bam. Hayi ndase ndingabhala incwadi. I hate that year with passion. But all I wanted to say in the story time is that bana, losing my mom at the age of 10 affected me badly, and it affected me goodly. All I need to do now that I realize that I have problems is facing them and fixing them and working on it. So if ever you have any suggestion or you want to comment about it, you can comment down below and say your suggestion or whatsoever and what you think. But other than that, I'm actually proud of myself for the woman that I've become. You know, sis has been through shit, but sis is still standing, wearing that crown like so. Yeah. So yeah, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. And hashtag 2K subscribers. We must get monetized. So every video I post, please watch it. Please, yibukele mntase. Please, uyibukele. You know, it's a matter of getting the watch time hours by June. Let's say, kubekwe ads by July. You know, it will be lovely. I would appreciate it. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. And also today, may his soul rest in peace. He was quite a good guy. He was one of my subscribers. He was a friend. He was 6205. Oh yeah. ayabhubha amadoda amahle asebhayi siwathandayo, but it's so sad. Like it was so sad umngcwabo kabayo. Everyone was crying, like it was so sad, really. He was a good man. Angawuthixo amgcine ezulwini emkhalisela umculo. Thank you guys, I love you.